Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm glad you found this series. We explore the right of disposition, which is the legal right to control what happens to your body after death, and how to make sure your wishes are honored clearly and without confusion. This episode focuses on Georgia, where the law gives you full control over your final arrangements, but only if you make those wishes official in writing. In Georgia, you can choose who will handle your funeral, burial, or cremation by completing a right of disposition appointment or by making those directions part of your advance directive for health care. Under Georgia Code 31-21-7, you can designate a person called your authorizing agent who will have the legal right to make all decisions about your remains and funeral arrangements. Once that document is properly signed and notarized, your chosen agent has full authority, even over your next of kin. This legal document ensures your wishes are carried out exactly as you intended and prevents disputes among family members. If you don't name an agent, Georgia law establishes a strict order of who has the right to make those decisions. First, the person you appointed in your written declaration. Next, your surviving spouse. Then, your adult children, a majority if there's more than one. After that, your surviving parents. Then, your adult siblings, followed by your adult grandchildren, grandparents, and next of kin in the order of inheritance. If no one is available or willing, the local coroner or a court-appointed representative will step in to make arrangements. This hierarchy is outlined in Georgia Code 31-21-7 and is what funeral homes in Georgia are required to follow when no written declaration exists. Timing is also important in Georgia. If a body is not claimed within 5 days, it may be considered unclaimed and turned over to the county or local authority for burial or cremation. That 5-day window can close quickly, especially in situations where families are spread out, estranged, or unaware. Having your plans in writing guarantees that someone you trust is notified immediately and can act without delay. If you're estranged or no contact with your family, Georgia's hierarchy still applies unless you've designated an agent. That means a relative you haven't spoken to in years could legally take control of your arrangements. Signing a right of disposition appointment ensures that only the person you trust most has the authority to carry out your wishes. Georgia law doesn't specifically address chosen names or gender identity in its disposition statutes. If you choose a chosen name or your gender identity differs from your legal documents, include that information clearly in your declaration. Write out your name, your pronouns, and how you wish to be represented. Give copies to your designated agent and your funeral home to ensure your identity and story are honored your way. Before we close, let's go over a few common mistakes people make when it comes to final arrangements in Georgia. First, assuming your will covers funeral decisions. It doesn't. A will is often reviewed after the services have already taken place. Second, not having the document notarized. Georgia law requires notarization or 2 adult witnesses for it to be valid. Third, failing to provide copies. Your agent, attorney, and funeral home should each have access to your completed form. Avoiding these mistakes ensures your final wishes are carried out smoothly and legally. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped you understand how Georgia handles the right of disposition and why creating a written declaration is an essential part of protecting your peace and your legacy. If this information helped you, share it with your family, friends, or anyone living in Georgia who might not know their rights. Conversations like this bring comfort and clarity long before they're ever needed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more state-by-state episodes in this series. And check out the rest of my Right of Disposition playlist to see how these laws differ across the country. I'm Bella, but this is your life, your legacy, and your choice, even after you're gone.